B, something like that. In the morning, I choose this pitch. In the afternoon, I raise half tone or I lower one half tone, one tone, as I like.
Depending of your mood.
Yeah, depending of the mood. You know, so that the fundamental note picture is not fixed, very variable. You understand? And now, as you are the Occidental, for the sake better understanding, I give this amount, the picture of the đồ, cho ngay cái đồ. Bấm ngay cái đồ, mở cho mà. Đồ, you see? You see the same picture. Do, Re, Fa, Son, La, Fa, Son. With that in my son. You know, Occidental sometimes found that Vietnamese musicians tune their instrument with the tones note wrong because the picture of the sound very. They have the impression that the tones are not correct, not accurate.
Sorry, I don't understand. They have the impression of what? They have the impression of?
Because you tune your instrument.
Yeah.
You have a modo, La,
yeah.
La 3. And here, no, I am trying to give the picture of my fundamental note. So that you cannot understand. You have the impression that I tune my instrument with the tone note wrong. Now, to help you to understand clearly, I give this the picture of the do. And the interval from do to re, similar to do re in the Occidental music. The interval remains the same. The same. Do, re, one tone. Re, fa, one tone and a half. Fa, son, one tone. Son, la, one tone. And the đàn tranh Vietnamese đàn tranh. 16 string or 7 string cover 3 octaves. 3 octaves.
3 octaves,
yeah. 3 registers. This is do, re, fa, sol, la, do. You know? Of course, the 5 notes only instrument are not enough for the musician to render a piece of music. If we do not rely on the dexterity of the left hand to produce the note that are lacking on the instrument, something that I am going to play a happy piece, a joy. The scale is do, re, fa, sol, la. Do, re, fa, with that beat. Do, re, fa, that, do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. You know, I must recall to the dexterity of the left hand to produce the note that I like him on the instrument. You know. We have many different skills. If I play, because the Vietnamese music belongs to modal music, not tonal music. And modal music, it has ABC pitch composition. Very different from that situation. Yeah. We have many scales to appropriate with the piece. I am going to play something like do, re, fa, sol. Sometimes do, mi, fa, sol, la. Or do, mi, fa, sol, si. Any question? In five notes, sol, la, do, re, mi. There are three fixed notes. Fixed. That is do, fa, sol. And two auxiliary not re, la, re. Depending on the piece I am going to play. Observation must be made about the Vietnamese mi and si. The Vietnamese mi and si is a little bit low and lower than the pitch of mi and si in the Occident. You know, the mi Vietnamese, the pitch of mi vary between the radius and the mi. Cho nghe cái mi bên kia này.
You're raising the note on the D string, yes?
Yeah, yeah. Mi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're raising
The pitch of mi
on the D, yeah?
and the mi. Lower. Cho nghe lại cho
The lower than the third.
Cho cái C. Lower.
Almost like a C flat. Huh? The middle.
Yeah.
The ear.
You can perceive the difference.
Yeah.
Very.
It's very small, yeah.
Very,
because it is not the.
Yeah.
It's not C. ¿Cómo se dice? Si bemol.
No,
I say
microscope.
Yeah, the microscope. Yeah.
Microscope.
So that's why I said it's like a quarter note.
Microscope. because cooking is a work.
Yeah.
I can be sick. Yeah.
So how many scales?
Huh?
How many scales the Vietnamese?
Many, about 10, 11.
All based on the flexible note.
Yeah.
Always taking the C as a fundamental.
Yeah. You know, we have two auxiliary
Yeah.
note, re and la.
Yeah.
Sometimes re, I raise to me. Any question?
Yes. If you have to explain to the people that have not the approach or the still is in the westernized box, what would be the main difference between the what?
Can you explain more specific?
Yeah, so what would be the difference between the pentatonic Vietnamese with the pentatonic Chinese, for example?
No, the same thing.
It's the same, yes?
The same thing.
But they have the auxiliary notes? Do they use auxiliary notes?
Yeah.
The Chinese use auxiliary notes?
Yeah. The same.
The same.
Yeah.
The same principle.
But my tuning is do, re, fa, sol, la.
Yeah.
And this scale allow me to play joy piece. The piece expresses happiness, you know. Yeah. And now I am talking about the ornament.
Ornament.
You know, in music we have the ornament because Vietnamese music is comparable to the color in painting, and the musicians embellish on every note. We use vibrato.
Wait,
Vibrato.
that is the...
And tapping. And bending. Do to re. Fa, re. Now I'm going to play a short portion of a joy piece. You know, I play the Vietnamese street music with a specific composition and a specific ornamentation. That is to say, do, tapping, Re, va preto. Do, tabin. Re, tabin. Son, tabin. La, va preto. That is to say, right piece of music. Do, fa, son, tabin. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
And re, la, va preto.
Guapito. So in 3 strings you're using guapin, and 2 strings you're using guapito? Guapito, I think?
Vibration.
Yeah, but what is the name? And then
One way, the Vietnamese, the meaning in Vietnamese is room.
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 Yes.
White bread.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I play in Vietnamese and ornamented in Vietnamese ornamental. Chinese, I repeat the same note with the different ornament.
As Chinese ornamentation.
You know, Vietnamese construction, but different ornament.
Okay.
Different ornament, that is to say, do, fa, son, white preto, white preto, room, re, la, happy. That is inversion. You know? Yeah. Do, white preto. Happy.
So do you recognize the Chinese air when he
Yeah,
changed?
so he changed the ornamentation.
Yeah.
So in the Vietnamese, he using the 3 with the
Vibration.
vibration,
Yeah.
and he was explaining the tapping. And the Chinese, he did inverted.
Yeah.
And that's applied.
No. There is 2 manners of playing, 2 ways of playing. I play a Vietnamese music with the Vietnamese specific construction, but I change the ornamentation. I ornate the note in the way of Chinese, and my Vietnamese piece become half Chinese, half Vietnamese.
Yes, maestro. One question.
And secondly, the second way, I move or I change some note in the construction. Because in the Vietnamese music, the composition very different from that in Chinese music. Chinese music, these are not re re. These are 2 notes, always they go together.
In Chinese.
In Chinese, re, 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 mi, re, re, mi, re, mi, re, 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 la, re, 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 la, re, la, re, mi. Như vậy. or make that.
Yeah, that is in Chinese way.
Yes.
That is Cantonese.
Cantonese.
Yeah.
You are making the ornamentation in the top octave, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Yes.
And Rêu Châu. Yeah. Rêu Châu.
Good job, yes. Good job. What was the Rinxiao is the last part, yes? Rinxiao? Rinxiao is the last part.
Yeah.
The third part. Yes?
Also Chinese.
Yeah, the Chinese. How do you call, for example, the Chinese? They have their own names for their structure. Yes, the rudiao. What is the other one? What are the other parts in Chinese of the structure of the song? Rudiao is the last part.
Yeah.
What is the name of the introduction? What is the name of the introduction? The Chinese name for the introduction for the Chinese music?
No, this is I play with my own inspiration.
So yes, but when you mentioned the rudiao.
Yao means the prelude.
Yeah, exact. Yeah. Okay. So
That is
what do you
improvise?
how do you call it in Vietnamese?
Rao.
No.
Rao.
Rao. Oh.
In the south of Vietnam, we say Rao.
Okay.
The
Okay.
center and the north, they say Yao.
Yeah. Okay.
Yao means improvise prelude. Because in the Chinese music, they have no improvise prelude. They have no Yao. Except in Vietnamese music, they have Rao. Before playing a piece of music, the traditional Vietnamese musician has the habit to give improvised prelude. And there are no rules governing the prelude. The musician play what he wants according to his inspiration. Provided he does not step up from the mode or the piece merely.
Maestro, this what you explained to me right now
Yeah.
about the improvisation.
Yeah,
It is that happens in all the regions, or just began in one specific region.
Yeah.
For example, I know that's as far as I know.
Yeah.
Vietnam has 3 regions. Yeah?
Yeah.
North, middle, and south.
Yeah.
So this tradition you're talking about, it was beginning almost at the same time, or it began in some of the regions, in
Yeah,
the north
yeah.
or the
Yeah, you know, I give the musician give the improvised prelude is something that I should to introduce the piece that he's going to perform. If I give prelude like this. The listeners understand what I am going to play a gay piece, a dry piece. You know, if I play like this. That is below the center.
Yeah.
You know, the listener, the audience know right away that I am going to play some piece belonging from the center music. If I play that different.
When we refer to center music, you're referring to center region, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is chậm.
Yeah, that's the song.
Yeah.
And if I play that deal, set. I'm going to play a piece, a set piece, profound sadness from the top. Set.
I have two questions. You choose for whatever mood or region, or you choose your mode
Yeah,
as you wish,
yeah,
and you improvise upon your mode.
yeah,
Also, when you choose your mode, you're choosing also one of the scales,
yeah,
yeah, and the structure of the scales, yeah, exactly,
yeah.
and you follow that. That is very, very interesting for me,
Yeah.
because knowing a little bit, and this is one of the things that I have found profoundly interesting in my visit now to Vietnam. I have found that Vietnam had a lot of Hindu influence in the past, many in the middle region, in the central region. So the elements of the Hindu music, Carnatic music, and Hindustani music have the same elements to choose the modes and to improvise at the beginning of the piece. Whether or not, for me, if you can say that is a big coincidence, you can say that is a big coincidence. But that doesn't happen around this region. It doesn't happen in China. It doesn't happen in Japan the same way.
Yeah.
So when I realized that, do you think, Maestro? Do you think that at least, if not, of course, the musical structure, but at least the elements of the Hindu music had influence, or how these traces can be found in the Vietnamese music then?
Thầy, ông hỏi là nhạc của Việt Nam mình á, có một cái chút ảnh hưởng nào từ nhạc Ấn Độ, Hindu?
I'm talking not about the structure, no musical structure,
relation.
no modern.
No, Vietnamese, real Vietnamese.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the music.
Yeah.
Không phải là âm nhạc ạ.
I'm talking about the elements, like
Dạ,
for
những cái
example,
một
two
số
elements,
Yeah.
the chosen of the modes and the improvisation. those are very, very profoundly elements in Hindu music and also in Middle Eastern music. Profoundly. Improvisation is the very one of the first that you don't find in China. You don't find it in China. And you don't find it in Japan. So this is, for me, it's very interesting because I found it in this area, like in the center of, and then here. I don't know if I am clear of what I'm talking about. Here's India and Middle Eastern, with two main elements, improvisation and the choosing of the modes. Like for example, Carnatic music, Hindustani music, they chose their modes. Like the raga and ragam, yes? And they improvise at the very beginning, choosing the mode, also the mood, as you explained it, and improvising upon that. So when they going to start to play, the audience know which kind of music they're going to play. It's exactly what he explained. So my point is, I'm not saying that Vietnamese and Hindu are the same. No. Just that those two, improvisation and choosing of the modes, is what I found exactly in the Middle Eastern and the Carnatic and Hindustani music, which is also, the Hindustani music has a lot of Persian music influence, a lot of Persian. So for me, I found these two elements in the Vietnamese incredible same.
So what you discover when
These two elements of mood and improvisation, I found it in Vietnamese.
Chỉ có hai
That
cái
you
nguyên
don't
tố đó
find in
thôi.
other regions here.
ông phát hiện ra đó là qua nhạc Việt Nam mình đó, nó có hai cái yếu tố là cái vụ mà mình ngẫu hứng đó này, improvisation đó, với lại cái việc mà mình chọn cái mốt để mình đàn đó, là hai cái yếu tố mà ông tìm thấy ở âm nhạc Hindu với lại Trung Đông,
which is very interesting. For me, it's very interesting.
Nói với ổng là rất là thú vị.
Now I'm going to present you a short portion of the four measure. Four measure.
Formation.
The portion I'm going to play has four measure.
Four
Bar.
Four bars. Okay. Yeah, formation, yes.
And I play in 4 or 5 different versions.
Okay.
I play and play again different versions. Cho tôi mượn cái song đàn này.
Dạ.
This is the, what's the name?
Song Lang.
So like,
Castañet, yeah, to keep the rhythm.
this is the device is quite new also, the device,
Yeah.
The device is new. How was in the ancient? Was played by other person?
No. Dependent on the composition.
Yeah, I know, but this is new. This is new.
Yeah.
Not the instrument. I mean the device is new.
Ông nói là cái cách làm cái thiết bị á, ông nói là cái đó đối với ông
Was
thì nó hiện đại á.
another player before?
Yeah.
Ông đang hiểu theo cách là cái đó nguyên liệu làm là mới. Mà không giải thích cho ông là chưa giải thích cho ông là cái đó là cái cách làm thôi.
Number one. Next. Second. And version number 4. You know, before in 3 versions, first played, I played on many instruments. Now I reduce, I play these 4 measures only with three instruments. Rất sẽ vậy. Sorry.
That's okay, that's okay.
Thì con nói lại.
You know, the Vietnamese traditional musician, he is not only a music player, but sometimes a composer.
Oh yeah, of course.
He composed according to his inspiration at the moment. He changed the mood, you know.
And that's why I'm saying that for me it's interesting.
Yeah.
because
So
they put
from
this-
the beginning, he
You
explained
know-
that Vietnamese music is very complex. Now, is it clear for you?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
but this is, but the way,
it not depend on the scale or the
yeah,
structure or
yeah, but this is that's why also I was talking about this because those the elements are
yeah.
present. So,
Ở đó góc nhìn ông là nghiên cứu dân tộc nhạc quá, tức là so sánh giữa các
there are very my point of view. One of the problems with the Western